This weekend has a unique blend of energies to bring in profound insights, come up with creative solutions, make meaningful connections. And we have this undercurrent of this dynamic and exciting energy to grow our relationships stronger, to enhance our creativity. And we are inspired, we are motivated. And in between these two energies, we have Saturn stationary retrograde. And this energy will be with us throughout the summer. I think actually it goes right to about November sometime. So we have lots to talk about. So join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery, unlock your path to transformation and success, and gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy to go forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day, and welcome to your weekend focus. June the 29th and the 30th, 2024. So we'll start with the numerology. Saturday, first of all, energy of the 29. The 29, 2 plus 9 is an 11. So we are dealing with a master number energy here. That master number asks us to meet our obligations, our commitments. The master number asks us to cut out what no longer belongs, no longer has value in our life, no longer supports us going forward. To make a long-term goal, a dream, a desire, maybe some short ones too. And then figure out a strategy on how you are going to consistently show up and be present to give it the focus, the attention it needs in order to go forward. So the 29 energy usually comes in and tells us where we need to right ourselves in the path, where we might be venturing a little bit to the left or to the right, and get us back centered exactly where we need to be. So it realigns our focus, our intentions with our goals, with our dreams, with our desires, and things can happen very quickly when that happens. If we look at the daily numerology for Saturday, it'd be a 6 plus an 11 plus an 8, which is a 25. The 25 is about success after difficulty. So we may have some difficulty this weekend, or we have just experienced some difficulty in our life. So know that this allows us to move forward towards the successes. 2 plus 5 is a 7, creating harmony, beauty in our environments, in our relationships. Now on Sunday we have the 30 energy. We have the 30. So, and I know I've said this before, but for those of you who are new or maybe missed that one episode, was the 0 on the end of any number. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. Just kind of gives it a godlike energy. So the 3 energy is about celebration and getting together with people and friends. And it's about our transformation. It's about our words. It's about our thoughts. It's about our curiosity being on fire. The daily numerology for Sunday would be 6 plus 3 plus 8, and that gives us a 17, and that is making the impossible possible. And this weekend's energy actually gives you the red carpet towards making the impossible possible. 1 plus 7 is an 8, and that is about gaining prosperity, abundance, stature. Now, the sun is in Cancer all weekend, of course. Our moon is in Aries on Saturday, and then it will move into Taurus, I think around 8 a.m. on Sunday morning. So we really have a day of each energy. So we'll probably be more ambitious on the Saturday than the Sunday, just because Sunday is more of a Taurus energy. We pull it back. We want to go slow and steady, wins the race kind of energy, stop and smell the roses kind of energy. Whereas Aries is let's go do this and do this now. Let's create. Let's start. Let's invent. Let's be the trailblazer. Let's be the pioneer. Let's stand in our independence and go forward with a dynamic and exciting kind of energy, right? Okay, so first of all, the dynamic and exciting energy starts with Venus sextiling Mars. Okay, this can positively impact our relationships, our creativity, personal motivation. And I think it was Audrey Hepburn who said that the best thing to hold on to in life is each other. And it kind of resounds the energy of this transit. It's a perfect time to do something with the people that you hold dear to your heart. Go on a date, shared hobbies and activities together, plan a romantic getaway, host a get together for family and friends, or just simply enjoying each other's company will suffice to grow our relationship stronger, deeper. And when it comes to yourself, it's a great time for self love. It's a great time to focus on your health and your fitness and working out ways to bring that more into something that's consistent in our life rather than just once in a while we pay attention to it. Now we have the stationary retrograde, Saturn stationary retrograde. And although things can slow down as we try to advance forward, I still happen to like Saturn when it's in retrograde. It gives us time to think. It gives us time to get back on track. I still, so where do we begin with this? I guess what Saturn does, Saturn, when it's retrograde, it allows us to reevaluate some of the steps we have taken towards our goals and dreams in different areas of our life. We look at our responsibilities, we look at our commitments, we ask ourselves things like, did I overburden myself with this? Do I need to take more responsibility in this area of my life? And we'll face challenges, we'll face limitations, we'll face fears, we'll face past issues, and it's a time to confront them. It's a time to confront them so we can move past them. It's also an excellent time to look at things like your career, your financial plans going forward. Maybe they need reevaluating in some way, in some form for you. And it's a time to go within. It's a time to work on our personal growth, to reflect on the past experiences, understanding how those past experiences have actually shaped our present moment. So yeah, there'll be times of frustration. So definitely practice mindfulness. Patience. Patience will be a superpower over the summer as we try and push forward and we find that each step is slow in coming. And that's not for everything, and that's not right across the board. I mean, some things will probably go quickly, but for the most part, on average, okay, we're more in kind of a retrograde energy for our work, for our career, for our goals, our plans, our desires, our strategies. So give yourself the time needed. Okay, don't berate yourself if you're not, right on schedule with stuff, because chances are you won't be able to. Our final is Mercury sextile Uranus, okay, and that brings in innovative thinking, thinking outside the box, epiphanies, flashes of genius, moments of clarity. They're all on the table for us. So Mercury's our thoughts, our voice, words, communication. Uranus is innovation and change, unconventional thinking. So we may just come up with the right words, or we may become more dynamic or insightful with especially our words and how we communicate. Journal your insights, brainstorm with others, socialize with purpose, dream of the possibilities, and definitely it's a time to stimulate your mind. Okay, let's turn to the cards. Okay, underlying energy. We might want to start there, right? Okay, underlying energy, the Three of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. It's about showing up and giving it our goals, our dreams, our desires, ourselves, the consistency to grow our dreams. To give it the consistency it needs and it deserves in order to be the success that you can see in your mind. If we were an artist and we were painting, like we are here, we would see that image in our mind and then slowly, one brushstroke at a time, make it come alive. And so we need to see our goals, our dreams, the end result in our mind, and then one step at a time. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Where is your focus and where does it need to be? So I think that was in the numerology, wasn't it? we can't expect to plant a seed and come back 6 months later and find something that even resembles what we planted, because we've given it no time, we've given it no focus, we've given it no energy, no vitality. So once again, it's about being mindful about where our focus is and where it needs to be, because we can make giant strides on our path if we put our focus where it needs to be right now. So on a goal, on a dream, on a desire, one that you are working towards right now, one that maybe is from the past that you'd like to renew the energy of, one that you are closing the doors on. We have the King of Wands. Well, he's a bit of an enthusiastic kind of guy. We kind of have to watch ourselves, ground ourselves a little bit, but he's kind of safe. He usually has a little bit of luck, a little bit of magic around him to help him through maybe a misstep here or there. He doesn't stand on ceremony. He gets an idea, he gets that aha moment, that epiphany, and he goes for it. He starts it. He dips his toe in the water in some way, in some form. And the enthusiasm alone brings other people or things that he needs in order to actually create this goal, this dream, this desire of his, and make it something tangible, make it come into his reality. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So King of Wands. So we've got 2 Pentacles, 3 Pentacles on the board. So it's a lot about our finances and stuff, which doesn't surprise me, because this is the beginning of Saturn going stationary retrograde. Okay, so it has a lot to do with our careers and our efficiencies, our commitments, our obligations, our careers. And this is having a faith in ourselves, a belief in ourselves, the Page of Pentacles, that what is waiting for us will wait for us. Nobody else can take it away from us. We don't need armor. We don't need weapons. We just need to show up and, once again, apply that consistency. Having a belief, having a faith that things are moving forward in our life. That God, our angels, our guides, the universe, source, our higher self are all in unison, working with us towards that goal, the completion of that goal, the success that comes after the completion of that goal. 9 of Swords. This is a time when we're going to see our worries and concerns pop up, and probably throughout the summer. Things that, we might have fear about, or it was disrupted once upon a time. We don't want to go back there because this, that, and the other thing. It brings in anxiety. It brings in worry. There's a limitation there. There's an obstacle in the way. And so we can sit there and we can worry and we can fret, or we can make a plan of action. So we have to remember that our thoughts, we own those thoughts. And we so often let our subconscious just run away and play a movie of our worst moment ever, instead of, or the worst thing that could happen if we decided to move in any direction. Okay, remember that fear and anxieties, those are the things that stop you in your tracks. Those are the things that makes you stand still, become stagnated, start to create a rut that you get stuck in. So it's about pushing ourselves out of the rut. Let's see what our final card is here. It's the 10 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. So we may lay there a while and we may worry and fret, but then we start to understand how we can actually move forward. That we've gone through certain things in our life and have created or molded ourselves into the person we are today. One that is much more capable, stronger, courageous. Maybe there's more self-love involved now, more belief in yourself. And we start to understand that we have done some incredible things in our life, and we're going to go forward and do more incredible things in our life. And slowly we will push ourselves up. And we don't see the sun peeking through the clouds yet. We don't feel the warmth yet. What we're looking at is dirt, darkness, dirt. But soon we'll feel the warmth. Soon we'll stand erect. Soon we will see ourselves standing straight and tall, brushing ourselves off of the dirt that clung to us from our past, not allowing it to go forward. Almost like a sense of a rebirth, a new challenge, a new challenge, a new path, a new opportunity, a new learning experience, a new relationship comes into being. Because we have walked through the fires, we have learned the lessons, we have gained the wisdom to where and how to go forward. So that is when the epiphanies come in. That is when the aha moments, the eureka moments come into being. Okay, we will get an oracle card. And our card this weekend is Adventure, the 30. Adventure. And the 30 energy is here, which is our numerology. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love those shells because you're holding them up to your ears and you can hear the ocean, right? It's so fun to tell a little child that, and they do, and they hear it. The look of amazement and magic on their face. It's an excellent time to take a short jaunt anywhere that inspires you. If you enjoy horseback riding or riding a bike, create the opportunity to do it. Just get outdoors, travel. It will help break out of your routine. It may also expose you to a different outlook, to a new opportunity, an escapade. You are really going to feel so much better after taking a small little break. There is no feeling quite like having the wind blow through your hair or the sun on your back. So time to step into the adventure, the enjoyment of life. All work and no play makes for is it a dull boy? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I always get those sayings wrong. I'm like Phoebe on Friends. I always say it wrong. Oh goodness. Okay, here we go. Our animal today is, and yes, I brought back the deck. I love all the comments. All you guys remember this deck. It is a favorite of mine too, so I'm glad that you are glad that I brought it back. Our card today is, look at this, our little chipmunk, Seek and Find. Seek and find, and that's exactly what the energy is, isn't it? To seek and find, to look for the adventure, to get curious. Maybe a learning experience comes in. You know, we hear about a workshop that's happening. Okay, he's a little long too, but we're getting the long ones out of the way, I guess, first. Okay, there's our little chipmunk eating the grapes. I've got a little chipmunk out there. He's stealing my flowers. I'm not very impressed with my little chipmunk in my front yard. Okay, so the keywords: action, believe, and manifest. And above all, watch with glittering eyes the world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Chipmunk lets you know that although you are dreaming and wishing, you aren't taking clear action to make your dreams come true. The clearer and stronger your desire, the more action you will receive as you begin to see a whole new picture, retaining the parts you want, eliminating what you don't. Your greatest wealth is the knowledge that you are complete within yourself. Your major goal is to discover as much as you can about yourself, because the more you know about yourself, the better you can deal with any life situation. Take the action in order to push the door you so badly want to walk through. Take the action in order to push open the door you so badly want to walk through. If you don't seek, you won't find. If you don't knock, the door will remain closed. If you don't walk through the door, you'll remain stuck in one place. So spend some time wishing and manifesting, but don't forget to take some action too. If you want a new job, send out that resume. Looking for a relationship, start inquiring whether your friends know of anyone. If you want to begin a business, start writing your business plan. Today is a wake-up call to your inner soul. Will you take the first step? Will you knock on the door? Will you turn the doorknob? Will you walk through? Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.